welcome to Free Sample of the Week. This week we are looking at my go-to bass, well at least the free version of it. I absolutely love this instrument. I will be showing you the full version as well, but we will be mostly focusing on the Lite version. Now this bass guitar is by Ample Sound. It's Ample Bass P, specifically the Lite. The full version is just Ample Bass P. I will leave a link in the description for the website and a link for the download, because you don't download it from the website. It's a little bit awkward. You've got to go to an external site, but well worth it. It's an absolutely beautiful instrument. So let's jump into it and show you what you're getting. So this is the Lite version. You're getting the sustain, and you're getting, if I hover over it, a hammer on and pull off. I kind of wish they included a palm mute, but it does do shorts really nicely. You also get some auto buzz and accentuation noise, which is kind of cool and works really nicely with the shorts. But I love the thread noise. I love the intimacy of this instrument. You only have the finger. The full version has the plucked. You also have a tab. I just press play on that. You kind of get a gist for the sound already. And I did actually turn up the accentuated noise there. So let's go back and you'll hear it without that. There you go, a bit more of a pure bass sound. If I quickly show you the full version as well, there is quite a bit difference. Mainly, well, it does look quite different, but you have all your articulations over here. If you hover over it, it does tell you what they are. Sustains, palm mutes, legato slides, hammer and pull off. You do have harmonics up here as well. Ample Sound really know how to do guitars and bass guitars. Honestly, they're my go-to for that kind of stuff. But the top you also have, as well as the tab, you have this thing. What do they call it? A riffer. The tab, which we had previously, you have, I think this is an amp simulator. It basically just gives you some lovely different sounds as well. EQ, just box standard settings, and some reverb in there, and stereoization as well. Settings, and then as I said, finger and plucked. So there's quite a bit of difference. Also the range I noticed as well. I think the Lite goes as low as E... what is that? E1. The full version goes as low as B0, so you're getting about 4 more semitones there. Back into our free version. Let's start, just have a little bit of a demo. No, by no means am I a bass player, so this might sound a little bit weird, but at least it'll demonstrate the capability and the sound quality of this instrument. So you can kind of get away with shorts as well and get that really nice plucky sound. It's really nice when you add a little bit of accent noise, especially with some drums as well. That really just accentuates it. You have some auto buzz as well, which you can turn on. Ooh. But it's a really nice, pure, rich bass sound with all that organic sound of the bass being played by a human. So it comes across really nicely and sits really nicely in the mix as well. Right, what else do you have? Well, you can mess with the fret sound attack, fret sound release. You can actually turn the fret sound on and off. Should probably turn these bits off as well. So if you really don't like that fret sound in the background, you can get rid of it. Your main volume is actually up here, master volume, and you do have slap volume ratio over there as well. Fade in, if you really want some extra fade in. That was a bit extreme. Start, global sample start time, explains everything there. I love how ample sound layout there. Plugins, and you can put the pedal on as well, and it'll actually show you up there if the pedal is on. You also have standard mode or play mode, and it explains it there on the screen. Auto legato mode, which you can see in effect right there. But overall, an absolutely beautiful bass guitar that sits really nicely in the mix. I'll jump very briefly over to the full version just to show you some different articulations within that if you decide to upgrade. As I said, you do get that extra range. You do have some amp emulators here as well, which are really nice. You just get 3, I think. And of course, you have the difference between fingered and plucked, which I will demonstrate now. It's fingered. So a little bit of difference there. You of course have the autobuzz, you have a capo as well, although you don't have that accentuated noise on here, I've noticed. You do have some different play modes which are over here as well. Auto legato. You can also do a keyboard mode if you're not a bass player like me, and that will get rid of that sound of auto legato sort of mode. Let's put that back on fingered. You have palm mutes. Bit loud there. Harmonics, absolutely love harmonics, especially if you want to be strange and write a melody in the bass. There you have it. And some other funky stuff. Legato slide, hammer on and off, pull off, repeat, slap stuff, tap stuff. But overall, well worth it if you decided to purchase it. It's not cheap. So if you wanted to buy this, it would set you back $119, but the Lite version, in all honesty, for most people is more than adequate. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.